Hi, welcome to this video. What I have here is an Antoine Courtois Flugel Horn, which is a Courtois 154, as you can see here. Let's try and film on that a little bit. I thought I'd just do a quick review of this because I've had this a couple of weeks now. I've actually just changed from a Yamaha, I think it's a YFH or a YFG 631, onto this Canstel Flugel Horn, and I have to say it is amazingly good. It's the most in-tune flugel horn I've ever played. Middle D's, even flat. I think it's got a 6.5-inch bell. I purchased this from Rosehill Instruments in, I think they're down near London in England somewhere, and it was on the website there. And when I received it, they've been serviced up. It's in immaculate condition for a sort of a 10-15-year-old instrument, complete with hard case. Rosehill actually said they'd serviced it up. And when I've looked around the instrument, they certainly have. Everything was working exactly as it should. And having played this with various ensembles over the last couple of weeks and practiced on this, this is by far the best flugel horn I've ever played. As I previously said, I've played on a Yamaha before, and you might find on my channel a few years back I actually had a Canstel, a French Besson Mayer Canstel flugel horn, which I really wished I hadn't sold. But I was looking for something similar to that, but even that one was never as in tune as this, and with a bigger bell. This is the best sounding flugel horn I've ever played. So I took a little chance on buying this, really, having only played one for a couple of weeks before that I'd borrowed, but I've not been disappointed. The reason for the video is just that when I was looking to buy this, nobody ever does review videos of flugel horns very often, so I thought I'd just film around it just so you can see if you're looking to buy it. If it was me, see a little bit of silver plate where your hand goes over, and the valves are absolutely beautiful as well, so quick. I say the large bell as well, and one of the main features for me, I think this is from a playing point of view, everybody's different. I think it's this straight through valve block here, just makes it much easier to play, but the sound I'm getting out of it's absolutely enormous, which is exactly what I want. The majority I play with is brass bands. I'll play a few notes at the end as well. I've got a Dennis Wick 2FL mouthpiece in. I'm having no tuning issues with that whatsoever. It all fits in great. All the valves are all top sprung. There's no messing about with bottom sprung valves or anything daft like that. They're just in. As I say, they've all been serviced up. We've got new valve guides on and everything. They fit and play lovely. Just put that back together in a minute. A bit difficult with one hand, I don't want to knock it off the stand. All the slides worked as they should. As I say, I'm just really wondering what else I can show you, but I thought I'd film it anyway. Antoine Courtois, Paris. Hand built these are in France, or they were. I think they're now known as Besson Courtois. This is a 154 model. It's got a trigger on third valve. It's also got a first valve slide, but no trigger. I've never played a flugel horn where you'd need a trigger to trigger out on first. To me, I've always found the first valve, especially on a middle D, has been flat if anything, so there'll be no need to trigger that out. All the joints are lovely. It's a lovely heavy instrument as well. It's really nicely weighted, and what I do like about it compared to the Yamaha is when you're holding it, there's a nice big area here to put your hand in. I was found on the Yamaha this is really small. And the one thing I have noticed about this is when you really fill it with air, it can take it as well. With the Yamaha, it always kind of felt like a little bit like a student instrument if you were putting a lot of air through it and trying to sort of compete, if you like, for noise. It always run out of air. Very restrictive. And this one, I feel like I can do whatever I like with it. As I said before, the main feature, the main reason I like it really is the tuning. The sound is absolutely fantastic, but the tuning is the thing that really stands out when you pick this up. So if you've got any questions about this instrument, it's not for sale by the way, I've just bought this. Just ask me, because I know that these are a lot of money, these instruments. And if you're thinking about buying one, or buying, say, a Yamaha one or anything like that, just save up, buy one of these would be my opinion. I played on the Yamaha now, I've reviewed that on this site for probably about 3.5 years now, and although it's been a decent instrument, I was never really convinced it was the best I could have played on. And having played this one now, I'm sure it is. I've played a lot of flugel horns in the past. The only other one I really liked a long time ago was a Courtois Hoyer one, which was a band instrument. I'm not sure what happened to that. I'm not sure if you can still buy those or not. I don't think it was very expensive, but it was that played nice and in tune as well. But I think this was guessed to be about 10 to 15 years old, but whether it's been silver plated or not, again, I don't know. It's been blown in, that's for sure. In a minute I'll play you a few notes. It's very well built. It's lovely to play, it really is. I'm very impressed with it. I'll just play a few notes on it for you. I can't do much, the neighbours are next door, but we'll have a go. I love running up to a D and it not being flat. There we go, this is a Courtois 154, as you can tell, silver plated Flugel Horn. Any questions on the instrument, post them below. I hope it's helped anybody out that's looking for one of these. Massively recommended by myself, really lovely to play, as I'm sure you'll gather by now. Thanks for watching.